Okay, but before we begin, take a deep breath, because this story isn't for the faint of heart. It's the story of the cursed house. Here we go, quietly at first, then darkness will begin to fall. In a small, remote village, there was an old house on the edge of the forest, one that no one dared approach. Its windows were broken, its front door opened and closed by itself when the wind blew, and people said they heard voices from it at night, as if someone were calling out names no one knew. One night, a young man named Tom decided to enter the house to prove that all those stories were just superstitions. He took an old lamp with him and went in alone. When he opened the door, he heard a long creaking sound, as if the wood was screaming after years of silence. The air inside was heavy, as if the dust itself were watching him. Tom wandered down the long corridor. On the walls were old photographs of a family he didn't recognize, their faces faded, their eyes lifeless. But he felt one of the photographs move slightly as he moved away from it. He stopped in front of a door at the end of the corridor, a black door, unlike the others, as if someone had painted strange symbols on it. He reached out to open it, but suddenly he heard footsteps behind him, slow, heavy footsteps, drawing ever closer. He turned quickly. No one was there, but the lamp began to flicker, and then, suddenly, it went out. He was left in darkness. Suddenly, he felt a very cold breeze pass by him, and a whispered voice near his ear said, "You're late, Tom. We've been waiting for you." The lamp fell from his hand, and he began searching for a way out. But all the doors had vanished. Only the long corridor remained, stretching endlessly. Every time he tried to run, he found himself back in the same place. The same pictures, the same wall, and the same closed black door. He began to hear faint laughter coming from the walls, the laughter of a child, then a woman, then a man's voice whispering his name again. The voices grew closer until he felt breath behind him. He turned slowly and saw a pale face, devoid of features, except for two deep black eyes staring steadily at him. He tried to scream, but his voice wouldn't come out, as if the air itself refused to help him. At that moment, the black door opened on its own. Its creaking sounded as if the house were breathing, and from within emanated a faint red light, along with an old, musty, bloody smell. Tom moved closer without realizing it, as if something was pulling him inside. The last thing he saw before the door swallowed his shadow was the picture on the wall, but it was no longer a picture, but the reflection of his own face trapped in the frame, screaming silently. And ever since that night, everyone who passes by that house swears they see a faint light in one of the windows and hear a faint voice saying from afar, "Will you go in to prove it's just a myth?"